Hi, welcome to my channel, Max Guys Music. I'm Max. I'm glad you're here. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about the great riff from the song Twist and Shout, as played by the Beatles from 1963. This is a pretty cool song. This was actually written back in 1961 by two writers, a guy named Phil Medley, what a great songwriter name, right? Medley, and Bert Burns, who I think had a different name. I think it was Russell at one point. I think he changed it to Burns. In either case, when they wrote this song, it was recorded by a band called The Top Notes. It didn't really have any success until Bert Burns worked with the Cincinnati-based group, the Isley Brothers, and they recorded this song, Twist and Shout, and that's when it hit the charts. It's the Isley Brothers version that John Lennon and Paul McCartney and the rest of the Beatles heard that they largely base their version off of. One of the things Isley Brothers added to this song is that vocal stack coming off the bridge, all the stacked ah. So, sorry about that. Anyway, so when the Beatles recorded this, they were looking to record their debut album. This is in '63 after they released I Wanna Hold Your Hand, which brought them to national attention in the UK. George Martin, their producer, Parlophone really wanted them to record a full-length album, and so basically they did a live show. There was consideration to record this back in the Cavern Club where they really kind of got their chops together, but they decided to do it at EMI Studios in London. I believe it was Monday, February 11th, this fateful day in 1963. Four young Beatles go in at 10 a.m. They finish recording pretty much every song that's going to be on the record, Please Please Me. And the very last song they record that day, ending at about 10:45 at night, is Twist and Shout. And of course, there was two reasons they did this. George Martin knew it would be one of the hardest songs for John to sing, just based on how he sung it. And John himself had a really bad cold that day. It's kind of a funny story. When they recorded it the first time, or when they recorded it, John Lennon was not very pleased. So they actually did try to have another go at him singing it again. And at that point, he was clearly out of gas. His voice couldn't go anymore. So it's kind of interesting to think his vocals that you hear on that famous track, John did not like them at all and wanted to redo it. But as it were, it is what it is. And that's the story of this great song. So very different recording paradigm back then than today. You know, the fact that they, in essence, went in and did like a live show and just recorded each song they might have played in a live show just a couple of extra times. Otherwise, it's pretty much like giving a regular concert. I think at one point, George Martin was noted by one of the engineers as saying they just keep getting better with every take. And so, anyways, a little bit of the background of this story of this great recording. The riff itself is really easy, just uses 4 chords. We're gonna pretty much play it with all power chords. That's pretty much what they did. It's in the key of D, 1, 4, 5. Without any more hesitation, let me go ahead and show you how to play this great riff. This riff begins on a pickup. And so to play this, we're gonna start on the and of beat 3, and it will begin with your index finger right here on the 5th fret, 6th string. The notes that you're gonna play are all gonna be played with your index finger or ring finger. When you do the first 4 notes here, 5, 7, 4, and then shift up your index finger to hit that 5 on the beginning of the first bar. So that 4-note figure, we're going to call that the walk up, and that's actually a common musical vernacular term meaning walking up to a chord. And we can hear it going up the scale. So we'll play index, ring, ring. That will be a short note. Go ahead and place your ring finger to play the power chord. Just hit those 2 With your right hand, be sure that you're not driving too down with your picking, that you're actually kind of pulling your pick away from the strings of the guitar so you don't get any extra open string noise. Drop down to the power chord on the 3rd and 5th fret on your low 2 strings. This is a G5 power chord. Hit it twice. Rest with your right hand. Move it up 2 frets to the A5 chord. Hit this chord on the and a 4. Now I know my tab indicates you're only playing the 5th string. I would still keep this finger placed until you need to move it for the walk-up, which repeats. So 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So this is in the key of D. After that walk-up, you're hitting the D5 or the 1 chord, G or the 4 chord, A or the 5 chord. So that's pretty much the entirety of this riff, and it just keeps going. So once again, it's down picks only with the right hand side. I'm not doing any alternate picking. I'm keeping it simple with my left hand, only using 2 fingers. And the rest of it is just keeping good time. So I'll do it with the count one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed learning how to play Twist and Shout. My name is Max Guise. Welcome to my channel, Max Guise Music. If you enjoyed today's lesson, I hope you'll please consider subscribing, maybe leaving me a comment for some ideas for future riffs or songs you would like me to cover and discuss a little bit about. You can find my email in the description box below. If you want a free copy of today's tab, shoot me an email. I'd be happy to send you one and put you on my email list. It's free, it costs you nothing. You just need to send me an email. I hope you have fun practicing this riff, so practice guitar every day. I'll see you next time. Rock on.